whenever we get too tied down to anything on earth, be it a name, a body, a lifestyle, that's the road to ruin. When you get too worried about the human body and this lifetime, and you put too much effort in it, in a negative sense, like fighting someone, it just keeps you from your goal. So I don't bother.
The reason why it became such a big deal back then is ever since my third album, I wasn't really taking large advances from the recording companies. I was recording the albums myself in my own studio. So the way I looked at it, I owned the work because I paid for it. And I did all the work. I created it, so I felt like it should belong to me. That said, the companies felt otherwise, and they would always hold this contract up and say, well, you signed it. And I say, well, I understand that. It's not like I want to leave. I just want to, talk about this thing and see if we can't make it more fair. Of course, they wouldn't change, because if they changed, they wouldn't really exist. And that's kind of the situation we're in right today.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to preach freedom, all right? And I'm going to preach the annihilation of contracts. All right, and see, without contracts, you ain't gonna need lawyers, because nobody's gonna be in court arguing about money, which has no power, ultimately. All right, so it's in their best interest to keep me out of those magazines. I completely understand. I only ask them to put me in there, and I will ask for what I believe I deserve, because I think